Period of protection for April 23rd, 2021, brought to you by Protect Your Children Incorporated. ProtectYourChildren.org is the website. Please visit. Many free available resources to help keep your kids safe from predators on and offline. A special message to parents and guardians and passionate protectors. Knowledge is the best weapon in protecting your children, but without your personal responsibility and application of the knowledge, it is not much use. Now, there was a circumstance when a certain child was molested by the parents because the parents were not knowledgeable or responsible at all. You see, an adult babysitter was watching the child, and the child's parents did not know that when the babysitter went out, she would leave it up to her 17-year-old son to watch their young child. They did not know this person, and it turned out that he was molesting and abusing the child for many months. Now, in this case, by the grace of God, the child had counseling and treatment, which provided understanding and healing, preventing further abuse. Protect Your Children believes that the reason why wisdom and healing is poured out is so that healing and education can be weapons in the fight against child sexual molestation. Parents, we urge you, watch your children, know their friends, know their friends' families, know who your child is with, and don't be ashamed to ask your children from time to time about their friendships and relationships with others. Make sure you have phone numbers and addresses of who your children are with, because your kids can go hang out with a friend, but do you know the other friends that are around? Do you know the family members? Do you know their backgrounds? Do you know if they've ever been arrested? So do you know who your kids are hanging with? When they disappear into the neighborhood for 3 hours at a time, do you know who they're with? Do you know who they're around? Do you know what they're being exposed to? Or are you just going for broke? Parents, unfortunately, the stats don't lie. You'd like to believe that your kids will just tell you. Well, 88% of kids don't tell anybody for a period of 3 to 5 years. That's a stat. So you have to know all the warning signs. You have to know the lookouts. You have to know the questions to ask. You have to know how to pick up on the signs that your children might be giving you that something's wrong. You got to be able to identify the mood changes, behavior changes, and where they started and when. This call is for you to be really involved. Be nosy, be on their phones, know who they're messaging, who they're talking to, what kind of videos are they making, who are they sending them to. Parental controls on their game systems. Who's fronting them on these game systems? Adults? Predators? Or just kids from school? You have to find out for yourself, and you can do all those things, parents. Be vigilant and stay strong is what we always say, and that's what we mean. If you want to protect these kids, it's an everyday thing. You got to keep your eyes open. It may be hard at first, but it does get easier. Because after a while, you just start to know how to spot things, and you sense when things aren't right. So we encourage you to do that. And again, we thank you for being passionate and protecting your kids. Until next time, stay vigilant and keep protecting.